Hello and welcome to another MCO update. So this is kind of a bit of a final review thing here for the StandGrip Savage Raven StandGrip set and the NeoGrip set. So I've got it all here. We want to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to move away. I'm going to move out of the screen where we don't talk about right now. And let me explain to you what we're going to do here today. So we're going to talk about the NeoGrip for the Switch 2. Which is the Savage Raven grip bundle. You can get it as a bundle with a case, or you can get it without a case. And then we talk about the StandGrip. And the reason for this video, we reviewed them separately. I want to do a full comparison. I want to really wrap it all up. We've talked about these cases a lot on this channel, different things, different grips and everything. But these are, in my view, the best ones. I mean, I recently reviewed this other one, like... what was the name? Play Vital or something? Forget about it. You can't dock it because they say it's dockable. That's not dockable. So I don't know why they would call it like that. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. It's annoying. You know, you buy something, you think it's dockable. It's actually not. So I'm not going to talk about that. But we talk about the Savage Raven ones. I believe they are... It's one of the companies that makes really good grips for the Switch 2. I mean, there are other ones, right? And this is not going to be the last review of grips and cases and everything, but I want to talk to you about these two specifically because I've been using them both kind of interchangeably in the last couple of weeks, really, or last 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, that's how long I've been testing and playing with and testing out basically everything. I've been testing out everything here over the last 2 or 3 weeks and want to just give you my honest feedback and talk to you really about what the difference is, because just yesterday there was someone of you asking in the comments, what's the better one, NeoGrip or is it the StandGrip? Now, I will talk about the NeoGrip first, yeah? NeoGrip, this is basically what it is. So the NeoGrip, what you get is, you get this set basically, a set of grips, yeah, with a holder. That's it. It's not a case. This is not a protective case. You get this, and then you slide your Switch 2 into this. That is really all it is. Okay, there's a little bit more to it. I'm going to talk about that. But it is a very, very simple, you could say, holder with grips attached. Now, the beauty here is you have different sizes of grips. And to be honest, I like them all. You know, my wife likes a different one, and... So there's the larger ones, right? You get the different ones. You get different styles. So I'm not going to necessarily show you all of them, but they are all here on this box. You've got the so-called snap grip, which is the smallest one, which is very useful if you want to put the Switch 2 with the NeoGrip attachment into a case, because they've got different cases as well. Basically, you can put the smallest ones, snap grip, yeah, into most cases together with a Switch. You've got the trigger grip and the plus grip. These are the different sizes. Now, what you see here, you can get the NeoGrip bundle, for example, on Amazon. You can order it online or wherever you want to. And then you can get the case in there. I mean, this one was with the so-called max carry case, which I don't have with me right now, but I showed it to you before. We made a review about that. Oh, there it is. Max carry case. But I don't want to talk about the cases. Oops, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't want to talk about the cases anymore. But there's the max carry case, which really carries them all. It's quite thick. But this is more about the... This video is more about the actual grips, right? And now... It's important to understand what you can get with the NeoGrip set is basically if you just buy the NeoGrips, then you get this holder here and you get 3 types of grips. And you can remove them. It's quite simple. And you could put another one on. Okay? And what I like is they click in. That's good. Now I had this other company's grip set here, Play Vital, recently, and they say it's dockable. It's not, which is annoying. So, and then you just attach them here, and they don't click. Hold on, do I do that correctly? Maybe it's the other one, yeah. They did not click. I just need to do that properly. So it's even more difficult to attach this. I mean, No, maybe it's broken already. Or am I doing that wrong here right now? I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Maybe you have to have it on there because it is quite flimsy. Anyway, they did not click, right? So forget about this one. Okay, so you get this if you buy this. By the way, what does it cost, right? If you just buy the NeoGrip set, check it on Amazon. I mean, NeoGrip Switch 2. If you just buy the NeoGrips without case or anything, yeah, just this, yeah. In the UK, you pay $24.99. That's like $30 or something. And you can get these. You can get these with different colors. So you can also get the blue and the blue and the red ones, or black. Well, I like black more. No, maybe someone likes more blue and red. That's fine. There's no quality difference there. Okay. Okay, and then it's quite easy to attach. That's it. And all you need to do, though, if you want to clamp it here, there's a little clamp that goes with it that you need to take off. Otherwise, you scratch your Switch. And then you just have a little. Oh, that's it. So it sits in there. Nice. And you know what the main advantage of this is? I think there are few advantages here. It's one of the best grip sets. You've got the different sets here of grips, 3 of them. All right. Then it's quite small. So really, this is really just for the grips, and it's dockable. And you can use this. And it's dockable. Okay, did I say that? Yeah. And you can, because they are so small, at least the smallest ones, here the snap grips, you can put them into basically any case. I mean, most of them. Yeah, maybe not all of them, but most of the ones that have a decent size. I've got one, just a random one here, Orsley. Yeah, it basically will fit in there. Okay, with grips. But I mean, if you have, if you use Savage Raven ones, why not buy one of their cases anyway? So, but that's pretty cool. So, one example, for example, they've got this. I think this is the everyday carry case here. This is specifically also for the smaller ones. So you can put it in there. Okay. You can buy the NeoGrip set as a bundle. I'm just looking up the price. You can buy it as a bundle with a case. Okay, so this here was like $40 with case. Actually a pretty good deal, considering you can buy the case separately and you pay more for it. So, and then if you buy it as a bundle, you also get the case with it, which I just showed you, this Max Carry case, yeah? And you can also get this in like black, and you can get it in blue and red. I mean the grips, okay? Now, that really tells you everything you need to know about the NeoGrip set. And, I mean, you have a little bit of protection, maybe if it falls, but you don't really have, you cannot really take the Joy-Cons off, okay? Now, that these are other cases that can do that, not necessarily with grip. Yesterday, I showed you one of these detachable cases from Savage Raven as well. It doesn't really come with grip then, but you don't need a grip if you take the Joy-Con off, okay? That's the whole, why would you? Because then you use this Joy-Con separately. Or you put it into one of these other holders, whatever. But yeah, so it's not really a case. This is not like a protective case for your Switch, but you can buy it with a carry case. All right? So again, this is my favorite. The NeoGrip case. Or not case, the NeoGrips. They are my favorite. Something that comes really close, which is also really good, is the StandGrip set. Right, let me show you. StandGrip is a bit different. It's a bit simpler, maybe as well. But is it simpler? I don't know. It is just different. Okay, it is just different. This is a case that It's kind of a piece of rubber, I guess, rubber type material. Not really rubber, but rubber type material. And that has a grip already kind of built in, molded in, yeah. And I mean, here you don't have so much flexibility. You just have that one thingy. You don't have 3 different grips that you can use, but it probably will offer a little bit more protection if it falls, okay? You can also, because this is obviously covered, you cannot use the stand that you have here. So let me remove that. We'll attach the other one. So it offers a little bit more protection. You also slide it in here. They're both easy enough to put in ply. Yeah. There isn't really a risk of scratching your switch because this is like plastic. Yeah, I mean, soft plastic. So there's no specific additional holder here, but it's all locked. You can still open this and everything. It's all good. Yeah. You cannot have the actual stand, but you can use it like that. Obviously, it's not that stable, but it's still on a stable surface. That should be fine. So you can have it like that. But the main purpose of this is actually that you have a grip, so a grip set, which also feels fine. But if you want more flexibility, then you've got to buy the Neo Grip set. Okay. Now, the stand grips, I believe they are a little bit lower priced than the Neo Grips. So you get a decent, let me just look up the price. You get a decent grip set with a little bit of protection for a decent price. So StandGrip costs you. Oh yeah, hold on. So you can buy that just as it is, as you see it here, for $18.99 in the UK. $18.99. I don't know the US dollars price, but that's like 19 pounds. Compared to what we did say for the Neo Grip is like 25 pounds. So it's a little lower priced. You can also find it as a bundle with the front cover. So that gives you decent protection, which I like more about this one. Okay. And you get this front cover, which comes in the bundle for 25 pounds. So honestly, for like 7 pounds more, like, I don't know, $8 more or something, you get this in addition, which I would recommend personally if you go for the stand grip, because you get this as well. And you attach it. Did I do it the wrong way around? Maybe. No, this was correct. And then you just put it in here, and then you just gotta make sure it sits properly. So yeah, and you got this, yeah? Which means it's fully protected, okay? Fully protected. Great for transport, okay? Protects the screen as well. I like this, it's nice and sturdy, okay? So this is 25 pounds. You can also buy it. You can also buy it in a bundle with the case for 30 pounds. So you can buy the stand grip with, I believe it is the max carry case, which I just showed you in the beginning, for 30 pounds. So then you get the case. Yeah, it comes with a carrying case. Again, you just need to decide. You need a case. Some people don't need a case, so they offer it. You know, they give it to you if you need it. Yeah, or not. No, this was not the max carry case. Sorry, it's a specific one. I think it's this one, which is perfectly for the for the stand grip set. Yeah, but if you buy it in the bundle, at least the one on Amazon, you don't get that front cover. There might be a bundle where you can buy them all. Just check out Amazon or, you know, wherever you want to buy it. But my goal here is to explain to you, like, the price difference is small, I think. Yeah. But also you can buy this here, the actual stand grip. You can buy it in different colors. Now you can buy it in black. I believe there's another color. Again, just check it out. I've got 2 colors here. I've got the black one, and then I've got this purple one, which I want to have a look at. So just to get an idea of the, just so that you get an idea of the different colors here. I mean, not that I really like this more than black. I think black looks best, but purple was my favorite color as a child, but that's like a long time ago. So yeah, that's really what it is. It's quite simple, but you have a decent set and decent protection. My point, I mean, what I like is I think for my favorite, I'll tell you that. So if you want a little bit more flexibility, just get the NeoGrip set. Yeah, I think again the price difference. StandGrip is a little lower priced than the other one, than the NeoGrips, but I think it's more about, you know, don't worry about a few dollars or so. If this would enhance, you know, whatever you really want, just go for it, because the price difference isn't great between them. So NeoGrips give you more flexibility, which I would always emphasize, because, you know, here you only have one set of grips, but maybe for one game you like these, for the other one those, or you have a family with different people, different hands, right? So you might want to go with the one with 3 different grips, the NeoGrip. Also, it's dockable. StandGrip, less flexibility, maybe a bit more protection, decent as well. And then, yeah, the NeoGrip offers maybe less protection, but for the protection you can always get a carry case, right? And if you hold it in your hand, okay, if you really need the protection, I mean, then maybe NeoGrip isn't the right for you. The StandGrip gives a little bit more all-round protection, right? But just a little bit more. Yeah, a bit more, actually. So you still have those here exposed, but that's about it. Everything else seems okay. The screen ideally has a scratch-resistant glass on anyway, cover thingy. So yeah, I think I just want to give you. There's not necessarily one that's better than the other. For me, it's the NeoGrip. Yeah. If you think about it, maybe you have a child that you don't trust fully. Don't get me wrong, you trust, but could fall maybe here and there. You know, then maybe the one which is a little bit more rubber feeling, like here. Yeah, which maybe, I don't know, sits a little better, and if it falls, it's not so much of a problem because it lands soft. More or less, yeah. Maybe that's the better one. The NeoGrip, I guess the only downside is, you know, if children, this bit, maybe you lose it. You don't absolutely need it, but if you don't have it and it falls out, that's not great. So maybe there's a bit of a risk that you lose this one at some point. So keep that in mind. Yeah, if you have children, they might lose things. You know how it is. I have 3 children. Don't get me wrong. I lose things myself, but at least I can blame myself, you know how it is. But this one is just, it's not easy to lose, right? So I think those are the main differences. They're both great. This one is just not dockable, and I like the flexibility of having it dockable, and I like to have the flexibility with the different grips, and maybe the colors if you like them, right? If you want more protection, a slightly lower price, it might be StandGrip, and gives it a little bit more protection. That's everything about these. There are carry cases for both, so you can check these out as well. But overall, that's my view. And so far, these, for me, they are the best grips that I found. I'm still waiting for that D-brand thing to arrive. You know, the kill switch, which obviously had some problems. Ordered that a while ago, still not here, so I can't really comment on that. Oops, it was just me moving something here. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks so much. Thank you very much. And let me know in the comments which one you prefer. Bye-bye.